So on Friday, guys, I went to see Batman vs. Superman, and for a completely unrelated reason, today I'm going to be playing The Death and Return of Superman on the Sega Genesis. For a completely unrelated reason. So, today guys, I'm going to be playing The Death and Return of Superman on the Sega Genesis. Reason why I wanted to play this is because just the other day I went to see Batman v Superman, or Superman v Batman, Dawn of Justice in theaters. It was okay. I'm not one of the people like the critics who thought it was terrible, but anyways, when I left, it actually did kind of instill me with like some passion to go play like something Superman-y or something Batman-y, and you know what, this is probably the best Superman game that I'm aware of. A lot of people make a lot of hate towards Superman 64 and the N64 and Superman on the NES, but honestly, for my money, Sunsoft knows what they're doing and they did an excellent job. I mentioned it a couple times before. I mean, really, this is the maximum carnage of the series. So you think about all the like okay and then not so good Spider-Man games, and then all of a sudden Maximum Carnage came around and it was incredible. Well, Death and Return of Superman for either the Genesis or the Super Nintendo is the Maximum Carnage of the Superman series. It's very good. So anyways, guys, I'm going to play a little bit. I don't know how far I'm going to get. I'm just playing for fun here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Siege of the Underworlders. Let's do this. Boom! Man, fucking Superman gets a bad name in the video game world. There's not a lot of good ones, but this is one of the good ones. I haven't played a ton of it, but it is fun. And of course, Sunsoft, right? To make a great superhero game. Sunsoft to make a great movie license game. Bam. Come on, Soups. Take it to him. Oh, of course I landed on that. Why can't I get... What am I doing? I want that blue thing. I don't know what it does. It's a health upgrade. Of course, by doing that. Boom! Take that, Rambo! That's really his name, isn't it? So you also have the shooting ability, laser eyes. It'd be cool if all his abilities, like his ice breath and all that stuff, are in it too. Oh yeah, you can fly. That's right. Ah, of course, then I come down and die. Like a dummy. Like, what do I have? Like the worst reflexes in the world, apparently? Boom! Take that, Igor. And steel. Boom! Shakalaka rock. Man, I got some deal on this game. Like, this game at the time for Super Nintendo goes for like $50 to $50. Oh, what's hell? $50+. I got this on Sega Genesis for $10. Actually, I think I paid $15 for it. And there's very minimal difference in terms of graphics and gameplay, from what I understand. So, yeah, I'll take it for the $15. Either way, slice it. Awesome game. And my favorite Superman video game I've played so far. Like, I love, I actually really enjoyed Man of Steel, and I enjoyed Batman vs. Superman, but one thing I really miss, no Superman music, you know, that famous score. That's what I hate about all the movie remakes, like the horror movie remakes. They remade Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's the absence of that iconic tune. Like, how do you do a movie without the iconic score? That's what I don't get. You can't, in my opinion. That was one of the big things missing from Batman v Superman. Oh yeah, there we go. Bam! Get out of your spaceship and into my path of destruction. And a little bit more health. How things go on. I don't want these things falling on the sky from over my head. What's going on up here? Ah, of course. Flying is dying. I have no problem to admit, I loved Superman when I was a kid. I'll never forget actually staying up and like making deals with my parents to go to sleep at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon because Superman 3 was coming on TV later that night. And that was back in the day when you had no choice. Like, the only way to watch a movie was, in fact, to watch it when it came on. I think we had like a VCR, but it's still the early days where we didn't really even know how to time record or any of that stuff. Although I remember when the Batman TV movie came out later, I did time record that one. I had that on VHS for years. Oh! What is that, a man? What does that one do? Don't do anything, apparently. I haven't played this game a ton, guys. I went through a huge stage where I was like, I gotta buy all the superhero-themed games. And so I did. And then I can't remember what I did. There's also special attack that I can't remember how to do. You press A and B. Yeah, that's gotta be getting annoying by now, me whistling the Superman theme. I love it. I want to do it. Some more coffee. Oh. Oh dear Lord. Take this cluster. Looks an awful lot like Doomsday, doesn't it? Boom! There's the special attack. Let's see it again. Boom! And one more time. Boom! Shakalaka raga. Take that, cluster. Level complete. Justice League can stop it. Doomsday is here. Again, Doomsday looks an awful lot like Foster. Only Superman can save us now. You're damn right. Alright, Doomsday and Metropolis. Let's do this. Yeah, so those of you who wonder what this game is like and you can't pick up on it. So this is basically the Superman equivalent of Maximum Carnage. That's the best way to put it. Very good. And it's all based around the, was it 90... I think it was 95 that did the Death and Return of Superman comic book series. Like, I didn't really understand it. Like, everybody had the comic, like Superman's death, right? Now, for my money, I just as soon watch the cartoon movie I actually have it on DVD, which is Doomsday. Superman Doomsday. It does the trick. This game is very good, though. If you can get it at a good price, pick it up. Oh, of course. Boom. Boom. There's just something so satisfying. It's just like, superhero, beat 'em up. And it works. Like, I don't think I've ever played a superhero beat 'em up game that wasn't good. Of course, I'm gonna say this now, and then someone will put down in the comments. Oh dear God! A sneeze. Take that. Oh yeah, we're flying. We're flying now. Take that, chainsaw and Molotov. What inventive names! Almost as inventive as WWE pay-per-views. DLC, Fatal 4-Way. What am I supposed to... Oh, there he is! It's Doomsday. Suck it, Doomsday. Jerk. Well. Boom! Take that! Yep, I'm gonna need that hell. I'm gonna get that hell. Ba-boom! Take that Molotov. Been working really hard. I don't know if you can tell. I think, because I can't really see it myself, but maybe it's on the recording, that I've got this vertical scrolling line problem through my Genesis. And I thought by moving my TV would resolve it, but I noticed when I started recording that it was back. So I don't know if you guys can see it. And if you guys know what that is, I believe it might be interference. If you know a way to fix it, that'd be great. Anyways, it's much better than what it was, because it was actually, the lines were scrolling for a while. Now they're just kind of there, and you don't really even see them. Like you don't see that guy coming with the motorcycle. Like that. Man, I love beat 'em ups. I think the majority of the games I played on this have actually been beat 'em ups. Well, definitely the 16-bit variety. But that's what I was all about in the 16-bit days. It was like, if someone brought home a beat 'em up, I was like, this is the gears. This is what I want to be playing. Molotov, you sneaky devil, you. Hey. Got away from chain. You jerks. Chainsaw. What are you doing, man? Well, that makes me unhappy. I want Doomsday back. Bring me Doomsday. Oh, of course, I jump right into their attack. Man, what am I thinking now? Not cool, Mike. Come on. Well, I've gotten pretty silent because I really just want to fight Doomsday and be done with it, but that's not going to happen. Where are you, Doomsday, you jerk? Oh, there he is, of course. And he kills me. Well, I think that's about as far as I'm going to get, and very fitting. So anyways, guys, that was just a quick look at Death and Return of Superman. You can see it's like a super fun game. I wasn't playing very well. I wasn't like trying my hardest. I was just kind of playing for fun. But I mean, the game isn't hard at all. Like, you know, it's stand and beat 'em up fair. As long as you're aware of your enemy's attacks, I mean, you can plow through it pretty easily. And it's cool. It goes through that whole comic series of the Death and Return of Superman. You only got to see me play as Superman because I only made it as far as Doomsday, but you get to play as multiple characters. So you get to do Steel, not Shaquille O'Neal's version of him. You get to do Superboy, and you get to do all the different Cyborg, the different variations of Superman that took over after that period when he died in the comics. So very cool game, very cool depiction, and I don't know, after seeing Batman vs. Superman, it just seemed fitting. Anyways, tune in next time when we'll be playing another game on Game & Watch with Michael B.